Hi guys, MC Exotics here, and in today's video we're going to be going over some of the diet of my blue iguana and some of the foods that are also great for him. So yeah, let's get straight into the video. The thing I'm going to be giving him, guys, is some sliced greens. In certain countries these will also be known as collard greens, and in certain shops spring greens. These are one of the main staple diets of an iguana, really high in calcium and extremely good for the diet. So you will need these, guys. Just grab an handful, tip it into his bowl, get all the nasty leaves that I don't want in there, and then all I basically do is, you'll have some of these really bad knots, guys. You don't want these in there, as could cause your iguana to choke. So remove these, and there shouldn't be many. Now, depending on the age of your iguana also, guys, depends on how finely you need to chop your greens and your veg. As you know, iguanas are herbivores, so their diet consists of vegetables, dark leafy greens, other greens, certain flowers, and occasionally fruit. As fruit is also candy to iguanas, guys, so you don't want to give them that too often. Just grab some scissors and just rustically chop it up. Doesn't have to be perfect, you know, just as long as your iguana can manage to eat it. And I find this the easiest way. Now, some people will make the whole mix up for a week, guys, and then store it. I just prefer to do it like this, as it doesn't take long. Manchow, which is also similar to snap peas or sugar peas. A great occasional veggie, guys. It'll give your iguana just a bit of crunch, something to differ his diet on. Other occasional fruits could be, or vegetables could be bok choy. I'll occasionally give my iguana that. Broccoli, carrots, cantaloupe, spinach, zucchini. Could also give your iguana tomato, great colour enhancer. I don't tend to give my iguana tomato too often because he doesn't really like it, so there's no need to. Kale. You don't want to give it kale too often though, guys, because I've heard it can strip calcium from the diet. My iguana does like these. He also really loves sugar peas or snap peas. Green beans are also really good. I'll occasionally give him them. And yeah, you just really want to mix up the diet, guys, so they don't get bored. That's one of the worst things you could do, is feed the same food day in, day out. You know, you imagine eating the same food for tea every night. I know I won't like it, so down my reptiles would. So you want to just finely chop these, guys, as you can see, just into bite-sized pieces. You don't want them too small and you don't want them too large, so about that. But if any of you own an iguana, guys, there's some great info online. I know Reptile Parrots for info on temperament, handling, setup, food. So if you want to go check online, you could do. I'm just giving you a basic idea. So the next thing I'm going to be giving, guys, is butternut squash. You could also give acorn squash or kabocha squash. And this is a really good staple diet, guys. You will need to feed this often. So when you have squash, guys, you could either cut it like I'm going to do and then finely chop it, or you could also grate it. So all I'll do, guys, is remove the outside flesh, as the outside flesh can be quite bitter. Get rid of that, it doesn't matter how much you waste. And then yeah, just finely chop it into strips. And again the other way, just into cubes. And again, just rustically chop it, guys. Your iguana's not really going to care. He's not a chef. He's not judging your chefing skills. I do mix it up, I do grate it sometimes, just to give him a bit of different texture. Some also good staple foods are parsnip. You will need to peel the parsnip though, guys, if you feed it. And watercress. Also turnip greens. And some foods will work for you and some won't. My iguana turns his nose up at some things, and some things he absolutely loves. Another thing, guys, is I'll only give my iguana so much that he'll eat, because otherwise I find it a waste. If he does eat it all, I will give him some more. Lamb's lettuce and pea shoots, and he absolutely loves these. Pea shoots are really good for him. And the lamb's lettuce, well, you can feed lettuce occasionally, so it's not going to hurt him. It's just really high in water content, so not very good for the diet. But yeah, he loves these, and it just gives him a bit of extra leaf. Another thing you can give is cactus leaves or prickly pear, although I haven't actually found any as yet. Chicory greens, also known as escarole or endive, and them two are great for mixing in with other greens, but I absolutely can't find them anywhere. Papaya, it's just some foods in this country are quite hard to find, guys, and certain shops don't stock them, so you just have to find what you can. I'll just remove the leaf and then add them. Don't give him the stalk because he tends to just leave it anyway, and he does like them, so I buy him them. It's bloody spoiled. I'll tell you guys, iguanas eat better than you. You'll find that. I'm not even joking. You know, you'll make his food every day and you'll think, wow, you know, why don't I eat a salad like that? Mix that up. Bell pepper. Now these are absolutely great for iguanas. My iguana absolutely loves these. They have a great taste, really sweet, and absolutely great for colour. And I think that's why my iguanas retain some of his colour, because I feed these often. And these are actually quite a staple veggie. Again, finally chop it into strips. Not too big. Again, just depending on age, cut it into the perfectly sized cubes that it needs. Now other occasional stuff, guys, is stuff like banana. I've seen people feed their iguanas banana far too often. Banana's really high in potassium and not very good for the diet. You'll find if you add a banana, your iguana will just tend to eat that. So. Alright guys, so the last thing I'm going to be giving is blueberries. These are a great treat. You could also give grapes, hibiscus flowers, dahlia flowers, nasturtium flowers and leaves, raspberries, strawberries, apple, and melon's also a really good fruit. It's also classed as a staple. I haven't had it myself yet, so I'll have to give that a go. But yeah, I'll just give him a few blueberries. So half again. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. This is solid for today. If he eats that, I'll give him some more. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys, and peace.